Please heal my pain, Lord.
You are a strong girl, Daniela. What are you doing right now? What's happening to you right now?
Getting blood transfusion.
Oh, why are you getting a blood transfusion?
Different sorts of blood.
Because you're short of blood? Is it going to the white blood cell or the red blood cell?
Red.
Okay. And what causes you to need blood transfusion right now?
Probably just chemotherapy.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure either, but maybe that's the reason. They did explain it, but they used so many big words. I don't remember most of them. You are such a strong girl. Stop eating your fingernails. Rolling your eyes at me. Look how beautiful you are. You're so beautiful. I'm gonna let you rest now, okay?
Welcome back to Kommon Cents University Podcast, where we bring you real conversations, real knowledge, and real impact.
This special segment is called A Beacon of Hope. And this is we're going to try and introduce this as much as possible for situations like these.
Yeah, man, this is where we shine a light on individuals and families going through difficult times. Stories that remind us of the power of community and compassion and action.
So yes, indeed, because all it takes is one share, one moment that can change someone's life for a lifetime. And this is what we hope to do on this forum.
In this Beacon of Hope segment, we're not just talking, right? We're showing up, we're spreading awareness, and we're giving you the opportunity to be a part of something bigger than yourself.
Yes, and this is about Daniela, a young little girl who needed urgent care as it leads to a donation to help her through her surgery. And we just want to make sure that we, amidst of all the current affairs and everything that is happening, we take a moment to shed some light on this platform for Daniela.
She urgently needs surgery. A situation like this really reminds us that life can change in an instant.
And as it leads to family, resources and how to handle these matters, it's about pulling together and seeing how best we can actually solve something like this.
That's where community comes in, right? And
Exactly.
we talk a lot on this podcast about knowledge, growth, building a better future. And what is the point of doing all of that if we don't show up for each other when it really matters most, right?
One thing we know about us as Jamaicans is that when we need to show up for each other, we actually always put out the best when it comes to showing up for one another. And this is a child that is fighting for her life. And we know that Jamaicans and the Jamaican diaspora that is watching and our fellow overseas fan base will definitely see this as an opportunity to be a part of this movement. And we'll pull the information below where they can, and Jackson will tell us a little more about it, where they can go ahead and make their donation for Daniel.
Yeah. And the truth is, most of us aren't rich, but we're not powerless either, right?
That is a fact. That is a fact. And children, they are the future. And I must tell you, I get a chance to watch some clippings from Daniela, and she's brilliant. She's a beautiful soul. When I see her, I see peace. I see love. I feel calm. That young girl is definitely like an angel.
Me. Yay! Good job. Daniela, can you take the word as? Good job.
And definitely each contribution, or even just sharing the video can definitely help her in a very big way. This is one of those moments where common sense really applies. If people give us a little, we can turn it into something life-changing.
Again, it's not impossible once we put hands on heart together and move in action. And as I said, action, if you don't have it, to donate, you can share. You know, you don't know who you can see it when you share. So we're asking you, please go ahead and share it. You know, as much as you can. You know, I try to share it at least 2 times a day. To persons on my platform, my music platform, my marketing platform, and even my personal WhatsApp, because we want to make sure that she receives the help that she needs.
So if you're listening right now and you feel led to help, you know, there's definitely a few ways you can support Daniela. There's GoFundMe, and GoFundMe, I'm gonna put the link right here. It's gonna be at gofund.me/FE24049B5. There's also a Zelle account set up for Sulynchin at yahoo.com. And there's also a Cash App set up at $Chin391.
Okay, so those are the information if you're looking to give any donation. Sulynchin,
Yeah.
which is her mom, she's the one in charge of the GoFundMe. So we can definitely go ahead and follow those information. I'm sure it'll be on the screen here, or you can go ahead and scan whatever code that you need to and be a part of it. As again, it's about Beacon of Hope, and we saw this story and we had to get involved.
Well, before you go, I just want to mention, if you're in Jamaica and you want to give as well, there's an NCB account set up for Sulynchin, which is our mom, as Vita mentioned. And again, I'm going to put up the account information here. But it's 584-302-216, and that's the Jamaica dollars account. There's also a US account set up for 584-321-733. So, you know, as Vita mentioned, definitely give what you can. All right.
Indeed. Kommon Cents, Beacon of Hope, and we are happy to be a part of this movement towards helping Daniela.
Yeah, man. So if you're moved by the Daniella'S story, we encourage you to take action, whether it's by donating, sharing, or simply just spreading the word. Every effort counts. And remember, being a beacon of hope doesn't require perfection, just compassion, right? So we appreciate you for listening and for caring.
That's all is needed. And we'll leave you with a video. We'll leave you with a video of Daniela so you can see what we saw. Very brilliant, beautiful little girl. An angel.
Yeah, man. And
thank you.
Thank you very much. And thank you for being a part of a community that stands for something meaningful, where knowledge meets purpose, right? See you guys soon.
Hello everyone. Thank you so much for all the support. I feel much better, but I still have a lot of chemotherapies and surgeries to do. But I'll stay strong, and I got the chest tube removed. And I feel that means I'm getting better. Thank you so much for everything you guys have done and all the prayers. Thank you so much, guys.